Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Erica Wilson, the host of It Had to Happen show. You knew that you had to turn to God because He's the only one that could get you out. Such a blessing to be able to sit with you, son.
You know, like in the isolation, sometimes we feel lonely or not being able to fit in, or this person is not going to bother with me or whatever. But that is the time when God says, "Be still."
Right.
And know that I am God. There you go. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm a single mom with 2 kids, struggling, rape victim, homeless, robbed at gunpoint. All those things had to happen to me to birth me for my purpose today. And that's why I'm standing here today giving back.
We knew then that we was on a long road to recovery. But I say that to say this. It had to happen.
Good day, everyone. We are here live today at It Had to Happen with your girl, Erica Wilson. We have a beautiful new author, Michaela Summers. Today, our episode is going to be A Mother's Love. There is nothing like a mother-son bond. Michaela, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Guys, I was just speaking with Michaela in the green room, and I was just telling her she make it look easy being a new mom. But before we jump into that, Michaela, can you just give us a little bit of background about yourself?
So I'm Michaela Summers. I am a new mom. I just had a baby in November. I am married. My husband is Derek Summers. I am currently a school counselor here in Georgia in Gwinnett County. I have a master's in school counseling, a bachelor's in elementary education. So everything about children, I can basically tell you about. I've been in education for 6, 7 years now. I just started a business called Avana Motherhood. I love everything about motherhood. And like she said, I'm a new author. And this is actually my first time showing it. My new Ultimate Lifestyle Planner, A Mom's Best Friend, the Ultimate Lifestyle Planner for Moms. It is on sale now, and the website is actually going across www.avanamother.com. So if you want to support, that's where you can go support.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. Oh my God.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I was just telling Michaela, I never heard of one of those, I asked her, did she ever hear of that? So that was pretty awesome that God laid that in your spirit and you made it come to pass. You put your hard work and dedication into it, and now it's ready to launch. So what I need from the audience, if you're a new mother, I know a new mother, please do solicit her business. I'm going to let her tell you one more time how you can purchase her planner.
You can purchase the planner at www.avana and Avana is AVANA mother.com. And I actually have a hard copy, and I have a hard copy version and a digital version as well. So if you are a mom who has to have something in your hand, something physical, here is the planner here, and it is a physical planner. And then also, if you are a mom who wants to do things digitally, there is a digital option as well for you, and it's all on the website.
Awesome. Could you just tell us a little bit of what's inside? You don't have to give us everything, but just tell us a little bit. We have it up on the screen now, and it says a mom best friend. So could you just tell us a little bit what, the planner includes?
Yes, so the planner includes everything that you see here on the screen. It includes undated 6-month calendar, which includes important dates and things to do. I also have journal entries in there to where if you need to have that moment to yourself and you just want to write about how your day is going or how your month is going, that is where you can write in your journal entries. And it comes with journal prompts. So I don't have any blank spaces in there with the journal area. It's basically to help you write out how you're feeling. If you are a mom who has a lot going on with doctor's appointments, different type of things with your baby and their appointments, you have doctor's visit sheets in there, and it's very, very, very helpful. Self-care goals, because of course I'm all about self-care and how you can take care of yourself so you can take care of your baby. Because remember, you can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of them if you don't take care of yourself. There's also a budgeting system, how you can keep track of your finances and take care of your finances. There's also a monthly budget outline dealing with finances as well. Different types of other goals in there is also a meal planner. So if you are a mom who loves to cook and maybe you're having some difficulty trying to figure out, okay, how can I cook this? What do I need to have? You have that in there with grocery lists and everything. All of that is included. So this is basically like your best friend. It's there to help you with everything that goes on in motherhood, everyday life, all of that.
Wow, that is amazing, guys. I mean, this book has to be awesome because if it covers all of that, and like you said, most important thing you said is self-care. You definitely have to take care of yourself before you could take care of anybody else. And that is something that we all must learn and do. Absolutely. I know that we just jump right into your planner because it's so exciting, but I just want to know, as a little child, what was your goals and aspirations?
To be honest with you, as a child, I knew that I've always wanted to work with people because I believe that I'm a people person. And actually, I've always wanted to work with women. So I wanted to be, when I was younger, I wanted to be a gynecologist. And I know some people are like, wait, what? I mean, ladies, we all go to a gynecologist. So it's normal for us. But when I was younger, I wanted to be a gynecologist. And then, of course, as I got older, things change, your mind changes as to what you want to do. But I honestly feel like what I am going into and what I'm doing now is going to serve my purpose for women and mothers all over. So even though I'm not a gynecologist, I am also in the process of becoming a licensed professional counselor. And I will be focusing on perinatal mental health, and that is working with women during pregnancy and after. So I will be having a great deal of experiences with postpartum as well.
Wow, that is awesome. Hats off to you, young lady.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, you're quite welcome. Guys, I'm telling you, this book, this planner, I mean, if you're a new mom or know of a new mom, please do solicit her business. We're definitely going to be flashing across the screen her website, not just her website, but she also is on social media. Michaela, can you share your social media with us?
Of course, I do have an Instagram. My personal page is Mrs.MamaBear13. And of course, on there, it's my personal life, but I'm just wanted to share my personal life. But then my business page is at Avana Motherhood, and that's Avana Motherhood. And on there, that is where I talk about everything dealing with motherhood, our everyday lives, how do we take care of ourselves. I also show support to the other motherhood pages and repost some of the things that they have, because I know that motherhood is a community. And with motherhood, I mean, we do a lot. So I talk about a lot on there. And then I also have my blog, Mama Bear Village, and that is on the Avana Mother website. So all of that is on there. So again, it's my personal is at Mrs.MamaBear13, and then my business page is at Avana Motherhood. And then if you're on Facebook, there is a group on Facebook, Avana Motherhood. So Avana Motherhood is everywhere pretty much, Facebook and Instagram.
Ooh, awesome. I'm a part of it. Whoop, whoop.
Yes, thank you for your support.
You're most welcome. I'm telling you, I love to support anyone that's doing great things. And I was just sitting here thinking about, I know you have this planner, and maybe you should think about doing like a journal party, virtual. I think that that will be something very awesome. And they could be able to get to speak with you themselves, because people feel like they're getting something. You understand? Even though that this planner is everything, but to put a face with who's behind it and to be able to actually speak to this person, I think that will be awesome. So do think about that.
Yes, that's a great idea. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. But we all know that motherhood has its ups and it has its downs, you know. So we're just gonna go ahead and let you tell us a little bit about the downside of it. Um, what do you see being most challenging being a new mom?
Um, right now I would say time. Time is a
Okay.
challenge. Before I became a mom, I would wake up early. I'm an early bird. I would wake up early to go work out. I would go to work, come home, spend time with he's my husband now, but my boyfriend at the time, and just have this extra time to just myself. But now that I'm a mom, everything revolves around the baby. And I mean, he's 11 months old, so of course he still needs our attention and love and all of that. But I would say the downside of it is the time, because I
Mhm.
wish that I had time to work out. And there are some moms that I've been in contact with to say, well, while he's doing this, you can do this. Well, not only am I a mom and a wife and a school counselor, I'm back in school and I'm, studying to become a licensed professional counselor. So just trying to set up our future, the family's future, and all of that. So, I mean, it's time. I feel like I don't have enough time out of the day. So, yeah, it's just time.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know you had all of that going on. Wow. Well, congratulations on going back to further your education, because I know I watch you a lot. And I know, I mean, I just love, love, love your vibes and the ambition that you have. I told you, you make it look easy. You make it look really easy. And guys, she shared some photos with me. Michaela, those photos, beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and flash them across the screen right now, guys. I don't know who took these pictures, but these pictures they're amazing. They're
Thank you.
beautiful. You're welcome. Look at there. Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you.
And who's that, Michaela?
That's my big boy. That's my big baby. That's my big boy. Oh, I love him so much.
Oh my God, guys. Could you just see the smile on her face right now? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Michaela,
he's my baby.
look, and I said I wasn't going to do this. I was just going to wait to the end of the show. But guys, I just have to tell it, guys. I am a new Bella. So if she have that smile being a new mom, I am a new Bella. Oh my God. My son and his girlfriend, they had their baby this morning. 7 pounds and 14 ounce, Michaela.
Awesome.
Healthy
That's the same
baby
size my
boy.
baby was.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. And he's 20 inches. How long was your baby?
I believe D3 was 19 inches.
Oh my goodness. So yes, I am a new Bella and Michaela is a new mom, guys. We are here live today at It Had to Happen with your girl Erica Wilson, and we have the beautiful new author, Michaela Summers. Guys, she has this awesome planner. I'm telling you, if you're a new mother or know of a new mother, there it is right there. You can go to her website and purchase this book. She's doing pre-orders, but as you can see, she has the book already in hand. Michaela, I can't say enough of how proud I am of you. You keep on keeping on. That's major right there. That is major. That is something that's needed. And you touch so many different areas in that book.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
So the
So
areas that we touch on are finances, meal planning, self-care, um, um, appointments, calendars, all of that. Yes.
I might have to get with you. I might have to do one for Bella's. How about that?
I mean, you all have a lot going on because you have those babies. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. And I'm telling you guys, it's nothing like a mother-son bond. Nothing like it. It is a feeling like none other. Not saying that daughters and mothers don't have that same bond, well, that bond, but it's something about a mother and a son. I'm telling you guys. And it's it's such a great blessing that God allowed us to be a mother to his children. And we must make sure that we do the things that we need to do to be that great example for them. And like I said,
Exactly.
I watch you a lot, and from what I can see on the outside looking in, you're doing such an amazing job. And I want you to keep
Thank
at it.
you.
You're welcome. So, are you thinking of another soon?
Well, not soon, but we are thinking about another one, maybe about 2 to 3 years. So
Okay.
yes, I mean because in the beginning, I'll just say this. While I was pregnant, I had a lot of people talking about baby number two, and I'm like, wait, y'all, like the baby isn't even here yet. Let me see if I enjoy motherhood first. But when he got here, it was just like well, really, when I found out I was pregnant, it was an instant like, oh my gosh, like I just love him so much. Even though I didn't know he was a boy yet, but when he got here, it just took on a whole new feeling. I mean, just I love everything. I love motherhood. It's awesome. I love it so much. So yes, we're thinking about another one about 2 to 3 years. Yes.
Okay. So, how many do you want in total?
I think I'm finished after two.
Oh, there you go.
Because if I feel like if I have another boy, I know for sure I'm finished because my baby now, I call him my wild child. And if you all follow me on Instagram and you see my stories, I mean, the other night he was just screaming to the top of his lungs, and I was just sitting there just watching him like, oh my gosh. But I'm perfectly fine with it. But I think one more, and that's it.
What's still the deal?
Yes.
We have Tisha Farrell Williams on here. She said it's a different bond with your son. I agree. Yes, she has he's so amazing. Ivan, he is so amazing, and I know he's making her proud, and she is definitely a proud mother as well. We're a little old school with it. You're kind of new to the game, but I mean it's still all the same to me. I mean my kids are now 28 and 32, and I still call them my babies. I don't care if they're 50, 60 years old, they're still my babies,
Yeah.
but hey, to each his own. But that's how I feel. So we know that we heard all about Michaela. We heard all about your journal and your planner. We're definitely going to come back to it. But I know that in this life, on this side of heaven, we all have experienced some things. Is there anything that you experienced that brought you down to your knees where you know that you had to turn to God?
Oh, that's a great question. There have been plenty of situations, and to not probably get too deep into it, but maybe just family situations and trying to build the relationships within my family. I would say that would be something that has been something like for me to just drop to my knees and just, turn to God, because there have been times where I'm like, hey, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. I'm frustrated. It's just a lot. And I think I take those situations from family situations and just watch it when it comes to my family now. So I am, of course, the new mom, and I got married in 2018, and a year later we had the baby. So, just building this new family. And one of the things that I always said that I wanted to do is just make sure that I definitely not have the perfect family, but just make sure that what was going on this side, that I watch it and make sure that I, just take heed to what's coming, because my child is going to grow up and I am going to face some things most likely in the family or the marriage and all of that. But, just watching what I went through in my family, I would say that.
Wow. I mean, it happens to the best of us, but we have to know that. I like to tell people, let's not try to look at who is doing it, but look at who they're being used by. Not saying that not saying that we have some bad people in our families, but things happen. Things happen, things are said. But we have to learn how to get up, get over it, and move on from it. And like you say, you're taking from what happened then and trying to apply it now so it won't happen in your
Exactly.
family. No family is perfect, of course not. But we try to be as perfect as we can. Well, close to it as we
Close to
can.
it.
And we have Tashikia Mason on here. She said, as a mother of a daughter and a son, a mother-son relationship is beyond what we ever expect. Love this topic today. So that's my cousin's wife, and she has a little boy. I'm not sure how old he is, but he's the cutest. He is the cutest. We also have Alan on here. So if you want to tell Alan congratulations, you're more than welcome to tell us.
Congratulations, Alan. Of course you're gonna love your son, but boys. Awesome.
And so easy,
Congratulations.
right?
What'd you say?
Boys are so much easier. Well, you won't know because
Well, I haven't had a daughter, but I will say this. Now, I've seen girls my baby's age, like he's at an in-home daycare, because I'm scared of daycares. But he's at an in-home daycare, and there's a little girl there with him. Yes, he's so much easier. My baby is so laid back. Like sometimes he's watching her like, why you crying? Like, you okay? And he can fall, he gonna get right back up and he's fine. I mean, yeah, I'll say boys are easy. Right. I'll just say
yeah.
that. Yes.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't know what to do with a daughter. I just would not know what to do. But boys are really easy, and oh my God. So Alan said thank you. Um, Also Shannon Jaguar Stevens, she came on and she said, "Good day, ladies." We have a couple of people that's been engaging in with us. So audience, we do thank you so very much for tuning in with us. We are here live today at It Had to Happen with the girl Erica Wilson and the beautiful Michaela Summers. Tashikia Mason Allen says, hold on, I most definitely will. He is, I mean, guys, I'm telling you, Michaela, you think you have a smile on your face? I wish you can see Alan's face right about now.
I can
Oh,
only imagine.
priceless, priceless. So Alan, wait, now that we have you on, she has this new planner that Tabitha used. Please do show it because Tabitha is very detailed and organized. I think this planner will be great for her. I think I'm going to order it. I am not think, but I'm going to order it for her and I'm going to send it over to her. So Alan, we have a mom's best friend right here, Michaela's new planner. She is a new author, guys. This planner has what inside of it, Michaela?
Inside of the planner, and it's actually a page that lets you know what it has inside. So inside the planner, it has calendars and appointments, meal planning, a budgeting system, goals, whether it's self-care goals or monthly goals, grocery checklist, self-care manager, in the month reflections, daily affirmations and quotes on every other page, a debt tracker. It has everything that a mom would need to help herself stay on track and stay organized. It has everything in there, everything. And you can order it on www.avanamother.com. And right now, if you pre-order, it's 10% off. I forgot to say that earlier. It's 10% off if you pre-order. So the planners are here. I'm doing the pre-order sale until November 7th. And you have to make sure that you use the code motherhood in all caps. Use the code motherhood in all caps so you can get the 10% off. And if you have any questions, just please email me or contact me on social media. So it's awesome, guys. I'm telling you, I put a lot of hard work, dedication. Like it been days at work I've just been doing nothing but the planner and not work. I'm just saying. It has, I put a lot into it. And for me, it's not about the money that went into it. It's all about, like I said, the dedication and the hard work that I put into it, because I created this planner coming from a place of a mother. And also, I didn't just create it myself. I had input from other mothers. So I wanted to hear from other mothers to see how they felt and what goes on in everyday life for them, because while we experience some of the same things, we all don't experience the same things. So I have real life mothers who contributed to this planner as well.
That is so awesome. And it's, I always say it's so great to have when I love it when women connect and make things happen. That is so awesome. So big shout out to the ladies who helped my niece along the way. Beautiful girl. Beautiful young lady, guys. Alan says he love it. That'll definitely be clutch. So I have to order this book from you, Michaela. So as soon as we get off the show, I definitely will be ordering. But guys, we heard all about Michaela, who Michaela was, what her goals and aspirations as a little child, a little bit about her pain. But Michaela, do you know what your purpose here on earth is?
And to be honest with you, it's so amazing how you say that, because yesterday when I posted the picture of D3 and I was going to say something about my purpose, but then I deleted it because I'm like, okay, I don't know what I want to say about my purpose. But to be honest with you, 2020 has been a crazy year. So I think I was still trying to find my purpose in what I wanted to do. Yes, I'm a school counselor, so I am in counseling, but I honestly feel like my purpose now is to focus on mothers and women. And that main part of it, of course, is postpartum. Postpartum is something that a lot of women new moms are afraid to talk about, are afraid to admit that's what they're going through. I went through, to me, it was a horrific postpartum situation. I had my baby on a Wednesday. That following Tuesday, I was hospitalized again. My blood pressure was super high to where I could have had a seizure and I could have blacked out, everything. These are what the doctors are telling me. And that part of the postpartum that I dealt with, I felt like, okay, this is something that, okay, another new mom has gone through. I mean, they're going through it. And come to find out, there's a young lady, of course, I'm not going to say her name, but there's a young lady that I met through a friend who went through the same thing this year in March. But the more tragic part of her situation is, of course, COVID is going on. But my friend put me in touch with her, and we built a good relationship. And I was able to help her through her postpartum stages of what she's going through. So, of course, I couldn't give her more certified in information, but I basically was just able to talk to her and tell her, you know, it's okay. This is what to look out for. This is what's going to happen, but this is what you do. You have a voice. Speak up. You're a mom. Speak up, because your main thing is to worry about the safety of yourself and your child. And that's what I thought about when I had to be hospitalized a week after having my son. Okay, I have to think about his health, and I have to think about my health as well. So I honestly feel like my purpose, and I'm getting into my purpose. And let me just say, you're never too old to find a new purpose in life. I mean, it can come when you're 40, 50, whatever. I'm 31 years old, and it's never too late. And when I found my purpose, or I discovered my purpose within myself this year, I'm shooting off with it. I mean, I really feel like my purpose is to be a support system for mothers.
That is awesome. There's no timing. I mean, it's no timing when finding your purpose. It's just knowing that you have a purpose here on this side of heaven and being able to, allow God to use you in that purpose. And you said that you had to actually grow through the postpartum and it had to happen. Therefore,
Exactly.
you see that? And you help the new mom, which is awesome. And a lot of times, a lot of women don't like to talk about it, but we do have Tashika Moss. She said postpartum is real and unique for each mother, and it's okay to talk about it. She said she loved this subject that we're speaking on. So this is something that needs to be heard. Remember, I told you, I said your story needs to be heard, and I didn't even know exactly what it was that you actually went through. So,
Yeah.
being though now that you know your purpose and you're definitely walking in it, because you got the first lesson right there. So your territory is about to be enlarged. You don't even see it coming, but it's about to be enlarged. And I just want you to put yourself in a position to hear from God. Don't move the Michaela want to move. Hear from God on when to move. Because sometimes we can abort the pregnancy. And I mean that in the spiritual realm,
Hmm.
because God has something so great for you and He made it plain right there. You have something that I've never heard of. I I never I mean, I don't know if I ever saw it on a bookshelf or not, but this here that you have inside of this planner and everything that you have everything that a new mother would need. But I'm going to throw a little twist at you. What happens if you have this mother, but her child didn't make it? Would you be able to, um, what would be your words of encouragement? Or do you think it's somewhere in that book that can kind of help her? Because maybe I know she's going through mentally because her child didn't make it, but what is there something in that book can help her?
Now, you kind of threw a twist, but not too
Uh-huh.
much because I suffered from a miscarriage a year before having my son. And
Jesus.
it was actually happening while I was getting married. Like on my wedding day,
Jesus.
I was having a whole miscarriage, and I'm very open about it. The women
Okay,
who follow me
guys.
on About Motherhood and on my Instagram, they know I'm very open about it because I'm one of those women or those mothers who's going to be very open about what I've gone through because another mother has gone through it.
Mm,
But in the planner, how this can help a mother who is suffering from having a stillborn child or just having a miscarriage anywhere within your pregnancy, I honestly believe that the self-care portion of this planner
mm,
can help a mother. And it can help you mentally, it can help you physically, it can help you emotionally because it helps you get in tune with your spiritual side, your physical side, your social side. It gets in tune with all of that because in those self-care goals, there's one for every month. And then there's also some throughout the month that you can actually work on. So what do you want to work on this month? What do you want to work on this week? So it can basically just help you get in tune with yourself and basically help you get in tune with the portion, the side of yourself mentally, emotionally. How can I get myself together? How can I fix this? But then also
mm.
the journal entries can help with that as well, because
Yes.
these journal entries aren't just talk about what did you do today, talk about how did the baby. It doesn't say things like that. It basically helps you think, okay, how does this make me feel? What relationship
Mm,
can I work on that I've had these issues with this person and it can help me become a better person over here? So it helps you get in tune with a lot within yourself and how you can move forward with that obstacle that you have to get over by dealing with the loss of a child.
Jesus. You see how God worked, Michaela? I had no idea. I had no idea. That was not even one of my questions, but God. That's why I say learn to hear when God is speaking. And lately I've been in a place where it's just been me and God. And he's been showing me so many different things, and he's been speaking to me in so many different ways. And sometimes one don't understand when you go into what they call it isolation, but it's a time where it's me and God. And maybe God needed me still for this moment for such a time as this. And
Mhm.
I'm telling you, like that question was not nowhere on my list to ask because I know that it's a difficult question. Not knowing that it's something that you experience, my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry that you lost your baby. I'm a high risk of having babies, but God blessed me with two. I actually had a premature baby. My first son actually was 1 pound 12 ounce, and I had him Christmas morning at home in my mother's bed. So yeah, scary. I'm telling you, really scary. He was so tiny, head like an egg. I mean, it was a whirlwind of things. Like so many, emotional roller coaster, but just to see him today from where he was then, healthy. I mean, just whiz. God really blessed that young man there. I'm telling you, he fought so hard to make it in this world, and I'm telling. They said that he could be slow or he could be fast, but we all know Daryl is definitely fast. He lacks on nothing. He is such a genius, and I thank
Mhm.
God for both of my kids on a daily basis. They're my world. They're my everything. So I can only imagine how you're feeling right now. Motherhood is definitely something that is so great. And I'm happy now that my baby is having done had a baby.
Had a
So he
baby.
can kind
Mhm.
of see, some of the things that parents go through, and I'm telling you, they both, him and Tab, they're so detailed. So I know that I'm telling you that book is gonna bless her. And I mean, is there a place in there where you could kind of like add little things, like maybe their footprints or little pictures from when they were first born, or you could add?
So here's, and I'm so glad that you said that.
Mm,
So actually, this planner was the idea of it was not a planner. So I'm going to tell you how that came about. So when I was pregnant, of course, after having the miscarriage, my entire first trimester, I suffered from anxiety because I was
oh,
afraid that I was going to have another miscarriage. And when I was 10 weeks pregnant, I hemorrhaged. That's because I was being fast and I bent down wrong while doing laundry and I hemorrhaged. I had a slight hemorrhage and I was scared. So I went to the doctor the next day. They said it's fine. My baby was in there dancing. I mean, he was doing
ah,
this on the sonogram, so he was fine. But after that, I did search for some type of journal for moms to where I can just it could just be for me. Because everything that
mm,
I kept finding was 80 to 90% about the baby, 10 to 20% about the mother. And I'm like, well,
mm,
if I go to Marshall's, Ross, or TJ Maxx and get a journal, it's nothing but blank pages. But how is this going to help me? I need
right.
something to help me. I mean, I can easily go to a therapist and talk about how I'm feeling because I told my doctor how I was feeling and that's where he recommended me, which he had to do that, which is fine. But I wasn't ready to go to a therapist at that time. I wanted to do something on my own other than praying, of course. But I couldn't find any journal, anything that asked me how am I feeling? How am I doing?
Mm,
Besides the baby. So this planner, it like I said, it has journal entries and has self-care goals and self-care managers in there for the mom, but it's because it's helping the mom
okay.
basically keep herself in a more positive mental state. So
Mm,
what I'm also going to be working on, I'm still going to do the journal part. So I have the planner, then I'm also going to do journals. And there's going to be different series of journals, and it's definitely going to be for the mental state for the mother. So I apologize. There's nothing in baby per se because I have to focus on my moms. Like I have to make
Yeah,
sure they're okay. I have to make sure that they're organized and that someone is showing you I'm caring about you. Not saying that anyone else isn't caring about you, but I'm a mom just like you. So
right.
I understand how when the baby gets here, everybody wants to know, how's the baby? I want to see the baby. Oh my gosh, I want to see the baby. What about me?
Well,
Me.
yeah,
So
that's
and I
good.
get it. I mean, you're a new Bella, so I get it 100%. But when my baby got here, I mean, everybody called, I want to see the baby. Let me FaceTime. Okay, but I'm going through postpartum. Can y'all care about
Mm,
me? Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you want to come see me. You want to come bring me some food, something. So this planner is all about moms, all about moms.
okay. Wow. And that's good though, because like you said, what about the people that can't make it to a therapist or maybe can't afford a therapist? We all know that sometimes people can't speak things, but they can write them out. Like
Exactly.
right. I like to write my prayers. Every morning I get up, I read my word and I write in my journal. And I don't like more like praying out loud. I like writing it down. And again, like if you have that mom that can't afford to see a therapist, or maybe not just can't afford, or maybe just get herself to go to see a therapist because
Yep.
she's dealing with so much. And being a new mom, it changes everything. It's such a great joy, but it changes everything. But can you tell me what changed for you when you became a new mom?
Ooh, my mindset about life,
Mm,
period. If people don't know, I'm from Florida. So, and I'm an 80s baby. So, have my friends, like to go out, do this, just have a good time. But I feel like now that I have my son and of course my husband as well, but I feel like, okay, I really have something to live for and I have to be serious.
mm,
He just changed my whole mindset about life in general because while I was going through my postpartum and ladies, there are different stages of postpartum. I didn't have postpartum depression, but there is a stage called baby blues, and that's the stage that I had. And when I was going through that and we got home, because that's when it hit, when we got home, because I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, it's a human that I have to take care of. It's not just me and you. I was talking to my husband. It's not just us, it's somebody else. And he just made me feel like, okay, I really have something to live for. I need to be serious and continue to
mm,
be serious. Because I was serious about life before he got here. But when he got here, I just kept looking at him like, okay, mommy has to stay on track. She has to do the right thing, continue to do the right thing for him. So he changed my mindset a lot. And I mean, just the things that would bother me in the past, now I'm looking at things a lot more differently. And my best friends back home in Florida, and it's one up in New Jersey, they just tell me like, you're more positive.
wow.
A little bit different. And I honestly believe not only becoming a school counselor and just seeing the counselor side of things, but becoming a mom has just
Mm,
changed all of that for me because I was just doing whatever, just being Michaela. But now that I'm a mom, it's different. I mean, he just makes me, and I said this on my post yesterday, he just makes me better. He really makes me better.
awesome. That's amazing. I mean, I love it for you. Like I told you in the green room, you make it look easy. You really, really do. Guys, we are here live today at It Had to Happen with Erica Wilson and the beautiful Michaela Summers, guys. She's a new mother, a new author, her planner. I'm telling you guys, please solicit her business. Her information is now scrolling at the bottom of our screen. I will be purchasing this new planner for Chase mom, Tabitha, and I know that it would definitely bless her. And it's called The Mom's Best Friend. Guys, she's on social media. She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. Michaela, could you just drop your names again, please?
Of course. My personal Instagram is mrs.mamabear13, and my business page is at Avana, and that's Avana Motherhood.
Awesome. And guys, I have to say it again. I am a new Bella. Oh my goodness, Chase is gonna be so spoiled. I cannot wait, Michaela. Listen, I can't wait. I mean, he
Yes,
is such a big boy. His hands are so big, and I'm looking at him and I'm just like, oh my goodness, it is so amazing just to see how happy my son is.
yes,
Everybody deserves happiness, everybody deserves it. But to see, I think it's a whole nother level. I don't even think it's a word for him where he's at with that. I mean, I don't even think he's missing football right now. He took the year off because of COVID. And
mhm,
that's one of the things that I wanted to speak to you about because I'm sure dad is working. And I heard you say that you in agreement, you told me he had just got for work. And he's in what kind of daycare?
he's in an in-home daycare.
Okay, so he's in in-home daycare. But before you put him inside of an in-home daycare, were you thinking about COVID? Like what if I have to put him in a big daycare? What was your thought
Um,
process on that?
well, he was born in November, so at the time, 2019 November, everybody thought, okay, the flu just hit and it was the flu. So I didn't hear anything. Well, COVID really didn't hit like that, like to where I knew about it
Right.
until February or March. By that time, he was already at his in-home. But while I was looking for daycares, I was scared because I did not want
Mm,
to put him in a daycare center because yes, the stories that are out there, they scare me. They
yeah.
really do. And I'm thinking about his safety and my mental state and all of that. So I my husband and I, we knew that he was not going to go to a daycare center, not right now, or at least
Mm,
not at his age. So by the grace of God, one of his godmothers found an in-home, and I mean, she's such a sweet lady. She's like his daycare grandma, but she's so sweet.
okay.
She feeds him well. He's a big boy. She
Yes.
feeds him well, takes care of him every day. Every day we drop him off, he's all smiles. He loves her. And ladies, I'm sure the mothers can agree with me when I say this. Your kids know. I mean,
Hmm.
they can tell you how they feel by just a cry, a look in their eyes, whatever. But every day that we take him to her, he is all smiles. He loves her. I mean, there are times when I'm picking him up and he's running to her, running away from me. And I'm like, I'm the one that gave birth to you. But yes, he's at an in-home and it's one other baby. So it's only two of them there.
Okay, okay. That's great. Okay, I hear you're in the school system, right?
Yes.
Okay. How
Yes.
is it being around students, knowing that you have to come back home to your baby, your husband?
Uh, that question is scary because my county, and I'm not going to say, but my county
Hmm.
where I am initially, we were supposed to just the staff members were just supposed to be in the building and the students were going to be virtual. So when I found that out, I was like, okay, I think I'm okay because I know how to social distance. And with me being a school counselor, I have my own office. So I don't
Okay.
have to, at that time, I didn't think that I had to be around the students. I kid you not, and this made me feel so differently. But I want to say it was the Tuesday, the week before school started, the district
Hmm.
made an announcement saying that the kids can come back. So I made this whole plan of, okay, when I come home, oh, I can still be able to get him from daycare. I can come home, but of course, make sure that I take a shower, whatever. But my whole plan had to change. I do not touch him until I take a shower. I don't pick him up. His dad picks him up from daycare. I drop him off because he's on the way to work. His dad picks him up, brings him home. I don't touch him. I don't do anything around him until I'm clean. And usually by the time he gets home, I have already, straightened up and taken a shower and everything. But it is scary because every single day, of course, I'm around these children. I am afraid to even get too close to them. And again, as a school counselor, when I have to have sessions, I have to have one-on-one sessions in my office.
Yeah.
So, and it's tough because I can't understand the kids sometimes with the mask over their faces. So it's like, okay, I don't want to ask you to pull your mask down, but I have to understand what you're saying so we can have a session. But someday in the beginning, it was scary because I want to make sure that I'm keeping not only my son safe, but my husband too, because I also had to think about if he gets sick and I'm sick, who's going to take care of the baby?
Yes.
And my family, they're in Florida. That's a hot spot. He has his godmothers up here, but one of his godmothers, she just had a baby a couple weeks ago. And his other godmother, she's home and she's in quarantine, been in quarantine since March. So I had to make sure that I'm keeping myself safe. I stocked up on Lysol, Clorox, everything, and make sure everything that I touch, I wash my hands thoroughly. Hand sanitizer is everywhere. I wipe down the door handles, the light switch, everything in my office or everywhere that I go, even at home. But I was scared at first, but now it's a little bit better. But I'm still taking precautions. I don't even care if they say, "Oh, COVID's gone." Oh, okay. I'm still going to take care of myself.
I know what you mean. I tell you, like that this really, it's not on us. Nobody could never. We didn't see this coming. We did not see this coming. But I tell you what, it's showing us that we better stay on our toes because at any given time, anything can happen. And this thing is such a nasty disease, and it's airborne. Even when I go outside, say for instance, if I go to the store, whatever I wore, I come in the house, I take it off. It goes straight into the laundry basket, and I make sure I wash my hands. No, I get in the shower. I don't even think I have. I'm washing all the oils out because I take so many baths. But it's not that I don't want to walk around in fear because God is not a fear. But the thing is, it's real,
It's real.
and I know that I want to get down to my chase, so I have to do certain things to keep myself in order so I can make sure that I don't, endanger him. And but it's just so scary nowadays because, just by something that you can touch, you could just pick up germs like that, but we know that you're covered. So we're not going to spend too much time on this COVID because we want to spend as much time on being a new mother and how much joy it is in being a mother, period, whether new or old. But if you have that one mother out there that's desiring to have kids, and would you suggest your planner to her, even though not in the planning process, but she wants to have kids, would you suggest your planner to her?
Actually, yes. And again, it's crazy to ask that question because one of the women who contributed to the planner, she is a woman who is going through a fertility process right now. And I specifically wanted to include her for that question right there because I wanted to see, okay, well, you're in the process of becoming a mother. Can this planner be helpful for you? And she gave great feedback. She is actually the one who suggested the doctor visit sheets. So she said, okay, the planner looks nice, it's awesome, but why don't you include this? And when she said that, I said, oh my gosh, that's a great idea because she has so many doctor's visits that she has to go on, and to make sure that she's staying on target and staying organized. Those doctor visit sheets can definitely help her. So yes, I would suggest this to a woman who's going through, I'll say, a fertility process or wanting to become a mother. Yes, most definitely.
All right, guys, you heard it right here on It Had to Happen. You don't have to be a new mom. You could be a mom, that's going through fertility. Not only that, I think that, even as when you accept being a godparent, you're basically accepting the role of, you're not taking the role of the parent, no, but you're accepting the role to act as, God forbid, if it were to happen to the parent. So I think this could be good for godmothers as well, to be able to
Of
keep up with
course.
the child. See,
Hmm.
you know, and again, I keep hearing you say it's crazy how I act. That's just God and how He moves.
Yes, and I
You see
need to
that?
stop saying that. I need to stop saying
Yes.
that.
Because I had like a line of questions that I wanted to ask, but I love to do things by spirit. Even when people book on the show, I don't have a topic right then. I try to pray about it and ask God to give me a topic then because I want to move off of God's time and not mine. You know. But this show today, A Mother's Love, and there's nothing like a mother-son bond. This was great timing. This show was everything. I thank you so much for coming on, sharing your story. Not only sharing your story, but sharing your planner. When we get off, I'm going to order this book and I'm going to send it over to Tabitha. But guys, if you would like to solicit Michaela's business, her planner, could you show that planner one more time?
Of course. And you know what? This is nobody but God because you became a new Bella today and the planner came in today.
Whoop, whoop, you see that? God is so amazing, guys. You see that? A mom's best friend. And this book have anything from what to what, Michaela?
It has so much in it. It has calendars and appointments. It has a 6-month undated calendar. You have monthly journal entries, doctor visit sheets, self care goals, monthly goals, a budgeting system, debt tracker, weekly meal planners, grocery list area, end of the month
Wow.
reflection. And on every other page, we have daily affirmation and quotes. So everything is on
Wow.
your list.
Well, we have Karen on here. She says that is nice. That is nice. Michaela, job well done. I am so proud of you. And again, like I said, I watch you a lot and you make it look easy, So keep shining for the new moms and the moms to be. Um, I can't thank you enough for coming on today, sharing with us your new book. Not only that, your journey and your pain and your purpose. It all had to happen. And God lined that thing up because the questions that I wanted to ask, I didn't even ask. He led this. And, that's just the way that he moved. And he moved just like that. So, guys, you are here today and It Had to Happen with your girl, Erica Wilson, and the beautiful Michaela Summers. Guys, if you would like to book, please do go to my website at www.ericawilsonih2h.com. We'll love to have you on to share your journey, your pain, and your purpose. If not, we can always talk about any other topic, however God see fit. Not Erica, but however God see fit. Guys, I thank you so much for tuning in with us on today's show. But Michaela, is there anything in case we have a new mom or someone is becoming a mother? Is there anything that you would like to leave with them on today?
What I would like to leave for new moms or women who want to become moms, just trust your journey. And actually, here is my big boy.
Look, hi!
His
Oh,
Hughes
look
is
at the
here. Yeah, this is my big
binky.
boy. Say
Hi,
hi.
D3.
So, yes, D3, this is him. This is my big boy. Say hi.
Oh my goodness. Look at there, guys.
Moms, trust your journey, trust yourself, have faith that everything is going to be fine. Know that again, you have a voice, you have a community of you have a community of other mothers who are willing to support you, and that is the reason why I decided to start Ivana Motherhood. I am on Instagram and Facebook, and we are here to support you emotionally, mentally. But if you're scared or afraid of motherhood, don't be, because again, you're not alone. Even if you feel like, okay, I don't have support from my family, you have support from other mothers. I have a great village of mothers around me who are family and friends, and just know that we're in this together. We are definitely in this together. Whatever is coming our way, we are definitely in this together. And as you see, my big boy, he is my everything. So we're all in this together, moms.
I know that's right.
Grab my
Thank you
phone.
so much thank you so much, Michaela. D3, gracing us with your presence. You're just lighting up the broadcast right now. You are so handsome. Look at there. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in today with It Had to Happen with your Erica Wilson and the beautiful Michaela. Guys, do go over to her website and solicit her business, this planner. Maybe you know a new mom or someone, a soon to be mom. You definitely can purchase this. Is a great gift item. So please do go to her website and solicit her business, A Mom's Best Friend. She's on social media, Instagram, and Facebook. Our information is flashing across the screen right now. Guys, we want to see you back here on Monday for our prayer broadcast. God has really been doing some great things on Mondays with this prayer broadcast. But guys, we thank you so much for tuning in. Congratulations, Tabitha and Alan, on baby Chase Braxton Hearns. 7 pounds, 14 ounces. Guys, again, we had D3 to come on and grace us with his presence and his beautiful mother, Michaela Summers. Until next time, guys, be blessed and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Erica's Empowering Empire. 88 Blessings Soar Movement. It had to happen in a beauty so rare. We'd love for you to join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. It Had to Happen with Erica Wilson. Following our social media.